Welcome to our laboratory tutorial. Today, we'll demonstrate how to distill ether using a Soxhlet apparatus. Let's start with the setup. Hot plate, wire gauze, retort stand, clamp, heating flask, Soxhlet extractor, and a condenser are neatly arranged on a lab bench. First, connect the hot plate to a power switch. Place a wire gauze on the hot plate. The wire gauze distributes heat evenly and prevents the flask from coming into direct contact with the hot plate, which reduces the risk of cracking due to uneven heating. Gently pour the required amount of ether into your heating flask. Make sure to measure accurately as per your needs. Next, use a retort stand and clamp to secure the flask firmly in position on the hot plate. Attach the Soxhlet extractor on top of the heating flask. Make sure the connection is tight to prevent any vapor leaks. Now, connect the condenser to the Soxhlet extractor. The condenser has two tube insertion points. Connect the lower tube to the tap to allow water to flow in. The upper tube will lead water out of the condenser. This water flow helps cool the vapor and condense it back into liquid form. The entire setup is now visible from the hot plate to the condenser with water tubes connected. With the setup complete, switch on the hot plate. The ether will start to boil and evaporate. As the ether boils, it evaporates and travels up into the Soxhlet extractor. The condenser cools the vapor, turning it back into liquid, which is then collected by the Soxhlet extractor. This process continues until all the ether is distilled. Always monitor the process closely and follow safety guidelines when handling volatile substances like ether. Once the distillation is complete, turn off the hot plate and carefully disassemble the apparatus. Handle the equipment and distilled ether with care. Always wear appropriate safety gear, including gloves, goggles, and a lab coat to protect yourself from potential hazards. Your freshly distilled ether is now ready for use. Thank you for watching and stay safe in the lab.